What the fuck is happening, fam? It is your boy, the suit. Let's start that over. What the fuck is happening, fam? It is your boy, the Sultan of Sativa, the Ayatollah of Indica, aka the Bobby Fischer of BHO, aka Ned Sparks, aka Willie the Cool Penguin, aka President United Bakes of America, Donald Blunt, aka Abraham Lincoln, aka Benjamin Franklin, aka Dwight Durbin, aka Lord Baltimore. That's right. That's right. Thank you guys. Thank you. Much appreciated. You guys are the best. I fucking love this thing. To have my own laugh track, that's something I've wanted my whole life. All right, this is the first episode back after the interview with Sam Trapkin a couple weeks ago. If you've not listened to that episode, I highly recommend, highly recommend that you go listen to it. Okay? If you don't know who Sam Trapkin is, he's the fucking guitar player from Trapped Under Ice. All right? That's where they get trapped in. He's also a tech guy, tech support. It's like not tech support. But he is a tech guy. He's a tech bro, all right? Waits before dates. He also, I think, most importantly now, has started a podcast with a co-host, his buddy Cole, called the Leave No Doubt Fatherhood Podcast. And if you haven't listened to it, it has quickly risen in the ranks in my top podcasts to listen to. Okay? Me and Sam are very much on the same page on a lot of things. I might be a little bit more of a harsh delivery. He is a much kinder, gentler human. Me, I'm too hopped up on caffeine and nicotine to be able to just be that chill. He's a chill dude. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't drink. You could say he's straight edge, embodies the principles. Is it militant? No. Is it more at this point a thing to be a good dad? Yeah. Highly recommend. Check out the episode. It really meant a lot. Sam's an old friend of mine. I've known him for 20 plus years. We're not like super tight friends, but we got tighter after the Let's Talk About It podcast, and he is now a friend of the Let's Talk About It podcast. I'm going to be lighting this shit up all night. I can already feel it. I can feel it. I'm pretty sure this is streaming live to YouTube. I should probably, I guess, let some people know because not a million people follow me here. I fucking love this mute button. I still need to remember that I have it. Okay. Hold on a second. You can see me. Guys, right now, if you go to my YouTube, you can see me recording a brand new episode of Let's Talk About It. You should be excited. I'm excited. It's actually streaming live right now. If you were to get over to YouTube and look at this right now, you would see me talking into my phone. So get over there. Go to the Lord Baltimore YouTube. Here's a link. Damn it, now I need to find the Lord Baltimore YouTube link. Hopefully I don't have... Oh, look, there's me. Oh, yeah, it's telling me I'm live right now. Oh, hell yeah. Where's this damn video live? Oh, yep, welcome to the live show. Share, copy link, put it in the damn chat. Put it in there. All right. A lot of you may be wondering where I've been. I'll tell you where. I've been at my goddamn job. All right. Working at the damn paper mill. Hold on, you dingbats. All right, maybe you get in there. And if I can, I don't even think I can see any sort of live. Oh, you know what? Someone is in there. Oh, yeah, that's me. Look at that. That's interesting. Lord Baltimore YouTube live stream preview. I could preview this shit while I'm recording. Oh, hell yeah. That's sick. All right, all right. I'm out of there because it's talking. You're a little bit behind, YouTube. I just got a sponsored ad for a sexual pillow that would be a lot of fun with a lady partner, or if you're into it, a man partner. So I found a couple of we're gonna fucking get into it. You know how I do. I've got 3 articles. Okay, it's just me solo dolo. So we're gonna talk about some shit that I found funny on the internet. I guess actually before we dive into that, we'll backtrack. So I'm working at this goddamn paper mill, about to sign off on my job. I work 7 fucking days a week. I'm a real fucking blue collar boy. You see that? You see this fucking Carhartt hat? I do Carhartt things, okay? Like drive a damn forklift around. And I'm not driving it carefully and safely. It is a danger zone. And there we are whipping those forklifts all around, clamp trucks, throwing big bales of paper in, 500 pounds per box, and we're throwing in like a stack of 6 of them at a time, lifting it up. I've almost hit my coworkers with boxes of fucking bales at least 10 times. Okay, there's a guy that actually got hit by a box from his trainee, and it straight snapped this old man's leg in half, like his ankle. Straight snapped it. Boom, boom, broke. You know? I should probably put do not disturb on because I hate when I'm fucking disturbed. Don't disturb me before I come down with the sickness. Okay? Don't fucking do it. Oh my god. So I've been pretty good lately. I've been really a good boy on the internet until today. I saw a Dr. Id's video, or I don't even know how you say his name, that British fuck, who's constantly like, here we observed these 50 studies in a meta analysis of blah, 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 blah. And, he's like roasting influencers on the internet. And I've seen some videos where, he had some good shit. But then I have realized in the time that I've been following him and watching his shit, even though he annoys me and he's on some misinformation British board, I still followed him so I could see it. Some things I agree with, some not. I can learn from anybody. All right, I think that's a valuable skill set. Learn how to learn from people who you don't like. And I damn sure don't like this British bastard or wherever the fuck he's from. But today he was on a rant about plant-based meat being better than red meat. And I just could not. This was 4 in the fucking morning. I couldn't. I had to say something. So I said something fucking that he's like a paid shill. And I used to think he was intelligent. And then it started turning it like just like ants, one after another. These zero sub 200 testosterone beta male humans with man buns and no biceps at all. Okay. And not that I'm some alpha. I'm not. Okay. Uh, what is it? Sigma? Maybe I'm that. I don't know all the Greek things. I only knew alpha and beta and gamma. Okay. I'm what you would call a midwit. I'm smarter than a lot of people, but not that smart. I'm not top tier IQ smart. All right. I'm a fucking idiot. I just read a lot. I'm skeptical. I question everything. And I've seen a bunch of this guy's videos where he quotes these meta analyses of these studies. And, that's great for an overall picture. And even in this, he was like, well, the data's still out. But me as a meat eater, I'm quite sad to say that it seems fake fucking processed meat is better than red meat, and I just fucking can't. Okay? And I had these fucking people attacking me, and I didn't write. They were getting pissed off. They were all vegans, and I'm sure that like 90% of their problems would have been solved had they just eaten a fucking cheeseburger. Okay, all their life problems. Got some girl from Australia with she, her. I told her thank you for having your pronouns in your profile there, because I couldn't tell what you were, whether that was a man or a woman. She did not like that. She said, I put my pronouns in there to be supportive of the trans people. And they're like, look who funded it. It's a lazy argument. Is it? I mean, maybe that's not the whole picture of like, hey, this study's bullshit because of who funded it. Yeah, okay. But who funded it is a factor in like the data and what's being told and who stands to gain, what their motives are, how they present the data. Is it the raw data? Is it their perception of the raw data? Because there's different ways that this shit works. And most people don't even know this. And I wasn't even in there to like have any real arguments. I just was there to piss people off. And they were getting pissed off. Mission accomplished. The people that got to me later in the day, I just had to let them know, hey man, I'm over it. I already fucking did what I wanted to do with this post, which was piss some people off, siphon some of their life force energy, and keep it moving, you know? And they're like, so what? We eat processed fake meat. I'm like, well, Bill Gates fucking did it. Look at him. He's a model for health. And is totally honest with you and wants good for you. Yeah, if you believe that, I got some beachfront property to show you in goddamn York, Pennsylvania, baby. Woo-wee. See, that's the problem with a lot of people is they don't realize how dumb they are. Me, I know how dumb I am. Okay, I'm fully aware. All this shit is dumb. It's fake. It's gay. None of it is real. None of what we're doing is real. I mean, it's like real in the sense of like we have our five senses and that like makes things, and there's clearly some sort of physical nature to this shit. But we're just here living it. Okay, what are we supposed to do? I got what was I gonna say? So yep, getting signed off on my new role and responsibility at the paper mill. Blue collar boy. Boys will join a union, make it their whole personality, and I'm boys. All right. Let me see if I can quickly. We'll go through a couple things I thought were funny in the world today. Airdrop this shit to my MacBook. Okay, this was where is this shit? Oh fuck. Where's Chrome? God damn it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Layout? No, not layout. Share. Screen. Uh Google Chrome. Like yeah. Okay. Yeah. We can do that. God damn it, you're really pissing me off. Yep, Chrome, you can do this. That's fine. Uh, God damn it. Oh, God damn All right, we're gonna see. This might fucking. You're gonna really piss me off here, Chrome, if you don't screen record my shit. Gotta be a Chrome tab. Okay, well that's fine. I can make that happen. We've already. I guess it's my fault for not making Chrome the default browser, even though it's asked me to make it the fucking default browser 100 times. Copy this shit. Go to goddamn Chrome. I got this new shit. Right. Paste that. And go. All right. Screen. Where is this? Here it is. Share this shit. All right, so check it out. Check this shit out. Nambian politician named Adolf Hitler Unona set for re-election. Counselor from the African dictator. Now, this article is on the Times of Israel, one of my favorite, most unbiased places for news, of course. So, what does it say here? As voters in a small Nambian constituency head to the polls on Wednesday, they are expected to re-elect a local Unona, 59, is a member of the Southwest Africa's People's Organization, the country's left-leaning ruling party since it achieved independence from South Africa in 1990. He was first elected as councillor for the Opunja constituency, which is located on the Oshana region of Nambia, in 2004 and won re-election bids in 2015 and 2020. Following his election in 2020, which he won with 85% of the vote, Unona told local outlet, The Nambian, that he distanced himself from his unfortunate namesake, saying he didn't have a choice in his name. My father gave me the name Adolf Hitler, but it does not mean I have Adolf Hitler's character or resemble that of Adolf Hitler of Germany, Unona told the Nambian. Hitler was a controversial person who captured and killed people across the globe. I am not like him. Under German colonial rule from 1884 to 1915, Nambia adopted the use of some Germanic first names and still used in the country today. So, because Germany colonized this spot, apparently there's like a whole bunch of German culture here that, I mean, dude, this picture and this tweet from RT says, Nambia's Adolf Hitler set for. Who else in the world do they refer to by their first and middle name only without a last name, other than Adolf Hitler Unona? I wonder if Adolf Hitler is actually just his first name. Now that I'm thinking about it, yes. Hello, my name is Adolf Hitler. Last name Unona. It says Nambia's Adolf Hitler set for another landslide victory. The politician's full name is Adolf Hitler Unona. He previously thought the name was normal and insists he has nothing to do with Nazi ideology. Hitler won local elections in 2020. He is set to win a new term on November 26th. And this guy, he's like kind of a fat face. He actually looks like a old Nigerian substitute teacher I had in high school, Mr. Mbele. That's correct. I said Mbele. 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 Mbele, Mbele, Mbele. Oh, Mr. Mbele was quite a character in high school in all 3 years that I was there. I know what you're thinking. 3 years. High school is 4 years. No, I was not so intelligent that they just graduated me early. I graduated myself early. I said, I am playing punk rock. High school is not very punk rock. It is getting in the way of me doing cocaine. It is me getting in the way of me partying with my friends. It is getting in the way of me skateboarding. It's getting in the way of me thriving with my punk rock band. We were called Kill Whitey. Okay, please do not cut this off. Nobody's saying to actually hurt anyone. This was just the name of my band. Onana is expected to win his seat again this year, according to forecasts from the country's electoral commission. Okay, that's it. I'm fucking dying. Somebody replied, left a comment on here that said, "Gee whiz, names can be changed, and if not, for whatever reason, at least use initials. In this case, AH Unana would be fine." Also, he seems to have been in public office for over 20 years. Why are we talking about this now? Sincerely, Attila the Hun Goldberg. At least the guy over there replying is funny about it. Okay. Adolf Hitler Unona. What a fucking name. Like, I should probably dive deeper into Adolf Hitler Unona, but now is not the time because I actually have some stuff to do here shortly. But I thought these things were good, and I figured we could get them in real quick if the time allows for it. I'm going to share another article here. This one is from Reuters. Let me copy the link. Get back over to Chrome. Okay, that's where we're at. Okay. Oh, shit. It was sharing. We can stop sharing that. All right, let's share the screen again. Can we do that? Can we do that? No. Okay. Nambian politician, let's go back. All right, to that page. Share it. Delete. Paste and go, baby. You know, I don't think I've ever hit paste and go. I always just hit paste and then enter manually. I wonder how many seconds of my life I could save by pressing paste and go. This one I thought was great. From Trump really digs the president who smuggled in tons of cocaine, something to that effect. And I thought this was like today's president. So it's definitely some clickbait. Clickbait. I'm clickbait right now. But the article says Trump frees Honduran leader convicted on cocaine charges, sparks outcry from Democrats. Democrats always getting mad about something that old Trumpster's doing. I personally do not give a flying fuck about what is happening to the president. I don't care what is happening, what he's deciding to do. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you. You know, to me, it's all just a fucking joke. You know, left wing, right wing, same bird. That was pretty funny. Anyway, December 2nd, President Donald Trump, who has cast himself as a relentless foe of illegal drugs, pardoned former Honduran President Juan Orlando Hernandez, freeing him from a 45-year sentence for conspiring to import tons of cocaine into the United States. Well, yeah, Trump had to let him go because his co-conspirators were the goddamn Central Intelligence Agency. Okay? And probably Epstein had something to do with it too, because I mean, goddamn, he helped facilitate the financing of the Nicaraguan, whoever those fuckers were in the '80s when Reagan was doing that shit, and Israel needed weapons, and the fucking not the conquistadors. What the fuck were they called? God damn it. Anyway, those commie fucks down there. Trump's extraordinary move reawakens U.S. credibility in Latin America, could embolden corrupt actors, and is likely to draw criticism that he is undercutting decades of U.S. efforts to fight transnational drug networks. No, they have not. Okay, these drug networks only exist because the government allows them to. Okay. Trump told reporters at the White House that he has freed Hernandez in response to pleas from Hondurans that he felt very good about the decision. That's in quotes. He asserted without evidence that Hernandez had been the victim of a witch hunt by the administration of his Democratic predecessor, Joe Biden. Joe Biden, take me out to dinner. Senator Dick Durbin. Hey, my cousin Dick. Remember, I'm Dwight Durbin. Dwight Durbin was actually an American GI during World War II who captured a Nazi flag, a guy that I know has, and he signed it. That whole little crew signed it. So, shout out to Dwight Durbin. Probably fuck Dick Durbin. Said evidence presented at Hernandez's trial had established that the former president had orchestrated a vast trafficking conspiracy that raked in millions of dollars for drug cartels. This is not an accident by a president trying to keep America safe from narcotics, Durbin said. Shut the bitch, shut the fuck up. Okay? Yeah, you heard me. I said, shut the fuck up. It is a strange understanding of his power that he would use this and not penalize those responsible for the narcotics coming into the United States. Trump has cited the dangers of illicit drug flows from Latin America as justification for a series of deadly U.S. attacks on boats in the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific and a military buildup near Venezuela. Democrats and legal, yeah, but he was just fucking hitting the goddamn Venezuela boys or the Colombian boy, one of them fucking countries. Hegseth, SecDef was fucking going at it. Anyway, the criticized the attacks and questioned their legal justification, noting that they have killed at least 80 people. During the Biden administration, the U.S. Justice Department asserted that Hernandez, who was president from 2014 to 2022, had run Honduras as a narco state, abusing his power by accepting millions of dollars in bribes from traffickers to protect the U.S.-bound cocaine shipments and to fuel his rise in Honduran politics. A Manhattan jury found Hernandez guilty in March of 2024. Justice Department said that he had been at the center of one of the largest and most violent drug trafficking conspiracies in the world, and he used his authority to facilitate the importation of more than 400 tons of cocaine into the United States. 400 tons. That is eight, 800 pounds? No, dumbass. 400. What's 400 times 2,000? Okay, that's a bunch. What is the actual numbers? How many zeros we got there? 2 plus 3, that's 5 zeros. So we would be talking about 800,000 pounds of cocaine. That Colombian bam bam, baby. That Peruvian pure. The devil's dandruff. Okay? That is the type of stuff that this Honduran president was doing. I gotta ask my cousin. She's from Honduras and lives down there a bunch. She'll know. She, unfortunately, is kind of brainwashed. Pretty sure she got the COVID vax like a damn dumbass. But that's how these people do, you know. You already know what people do. They have no choice but to be a fucking moron. Okay, just not a matter of reputation or credibility. Pardoning Juan Orlando is directly damaging to the U.S. national interest, said Will Freeman, fellow at the Council on Foreign Relations. Okay, Council on Foreign Relations. Honduras became a global hub for cocaine exports after a 2009 coup created political instability and allowed drug cartels to gain influence. The poverty-stricken country of around 11 million became one of the most violent places on earth as rival groups fought to control trafficking routes. During Hernandez's 2014 to 22 presidency, hundreds of thousands of Hondurans fled extortion and gang violence by migrating to the United States. He and a lot of fucking criminals too. All right. Hernandez claims persecution after sentencing. Hernandez argued that the traffickers had testified against him because he had helped extradite them from Honduras to the U.S. This was political persecution by drug traffickers and politicians, Hernandez said then, according to the court transcript. Lock them all up. Fuck it. Lock them up. Lock them up in Honduras. Why are we paying for this dude? Who gives a fuck about him? All right? That's just my opinion. In prison, Hernandez wrote a letter to Trump in which he called himself a political target of the Biden administration. Oh, yeah, that's an easy way. Get old Trumpy Dumpy to fucking do the damn thing. Comparing himself to the current U.S. president who faced multiple prosecutions during Biden's presidency and claimed the charges were politically motivated. Hernandez's attorney, Renato Stabile, told Reuters the case against Hernandez was built on flimsy testimony of people who chopped people's heads off and people who chopped off body parts. I think the story here is that President Hernandez was quite in line with President Trump's agenda, and I think President Trump realized that. He also realized that this was a wrongful prosecution, and he didn't like what he saw. Yeah, Stone intervenes. Okay, so, this fucking guy, ex-president, picture in picture mode. Okay. So it's not even letting you look at this properly. All right, we'll stop sharing the screen here. I hate when the J is getting a little loose in the roll and it doesn't stay lit. But also, it's probably because I'm not shutting the fuck up either. So it's Friday night. It's a good weekend. All right, I got time for the last one. We'll get one more little quick mamma jamma in there, just for S and G's. You know what I mean? I thought this was pretty funny. For all my Pennsylvania fam, I think you'll appreciate it. You already know. Let me get it squared up here. I guess I'll make fucking Chrome the default for this. Okay, copy the link, get to Chrome, and then go over to here, paste and go. Look at me, guys. I'm saving fucking seconds of my life right now doing paste and go instead of just paste. Okay, do a little screen share. Okay, share it with you. Podcast, YouTube. Oh, Shapiro, yes. Slithery snake. Slithery snake. Okay, let me get this a little light before it goes out. Just a little preview. Shapiro, he's the governor of Pennsylvania, signs the Crown Act banning hair-based discrimination in Pennsylvania. All right, do not discriminate based on hair. Okay. Oh, I can open this in reader mode. Good. Oh my God. There's so many advertisements on this page that reader mode can't even figure out what the fucking shit is. Okay. State officials and advocates packed into a Philadelphia hair salon. On Tuesday, to witness Governor Josh Shapiro sign the Crown Act. We was kangs and shit. And queens. There's a picture, if you're not watching this, I guess, at the hair salon. There's a bunch of people. They're all black. They have hair. Actually, there's a bald white man, too. See, there's no black men in the picture because black men don't give a fuck if you say something about their hair. You know why? It's called Jonin, where I come from. And you make fun of people and they make fun of you back. All right? And it's all fun. It's how we become better friends. Okay? That's how you can destroy racism. You say racist jokes to your black friends, and they say racist jokes back. You know why? Because you're friends. Okay? And they know that at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, you're gonna do whatever it takes to help them. State officials and advocates packed into a Philadelphia hair salon on Tuesday to witness Shapiro sign the Crown Act, a new law that bans discrimination based on people's hair texture and style. Pennsylvanians joined 27 other states, including its neighbors, New York, New Jersey, Maryland, Delaware, and Virginia, enacting such legislation. Oh, that's a real thing? They've been doing that before? I thought this was like new. Similar to any other discrimination complaint, individuals who believe they have experienced illegal discrimination based on their hair will be able to report the incident to Pennsylvania Human Relations Commission. House Speaker, let some motherfucker call me bald. Let that motherfucker call me bald. House Speaker Joanna McClinton, Democrat, Philadelphia, has led the effort to pass the Crown Act for 6 years. 6 years? That's what you've been working on, is the fucking Hair Act. Philadelphia is dying. One of the oldest, greatest, most beautiful, toughest little cities in America is fucking dying. And you're killing it. Because you're more worried about fucking microaggressions. Dumb bitch. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll tell you how I really feel. McClinton told the crowd gathered at Island Design Natural Hair Studio that her own mother was a bit skeptical of how the Crown Act could help people statewide. Mom, if you are watching, this is going to help people by making sure that wherever you work or wherever you're applying for a job, they can't look at your hair and size you up, not based on your qualifications and all of the professional development and all of your education. They will not look at your hair and decide you can't work here because of your dreadlocks or your afro. No, you cannot decide that. McClinton continued. They will not look at your hair and decide you don't belong in the C-suite. They will not look at your hair and say, you can't be in the boardroom. Shapiro and McClinton persisted against pushback during this year's state budget impasse to ensure the Crown Act was passed by the Republican-led Senate this year. In 2022, more than 900 complaints were filed that dealt with racial discrimination involving hair texture and protective hairstyles, according to the Pennsylvania Human Relations Commission report that year. Oh my God, 900 complaints. 900. You spent 6 years slaving away in the fucking Senate to fucking get some shit passed. Your own mother was skeptical. Your own mother thought you were a dumb bitch. My God. I guess let me go back so you can see my face. Let me see your face. We want to see your face. Y'all want to see my face? That's Clayton Bigsby, for any of you who are under the millennial age and have never watched The Chappelle Show. Okay, The Chappelle Show is one of the greatest shows ever to have graced the television. I didn't have the stool that I normally use when I'm recording the old podcast, Rooney. So I had to use the chair that my dad used to climb up onto the balcony of the 6th floor and faceplant off. I used this one to climb up. There's actually a little bit of blood. It's hard to see because of the light, but there's a little bit of blood on the shit where he kind of pulled himself up. It's a little fucked up, but figured I'd share it with you before you go. If you got anything out of this, if you feel bad that my dad killed himself, if you enjoyed learning about Adolf Hitler, Unona, and the Crown Act, and me ramming into shit with a fork truck all day, pulp and paper, then share this shit with your motherfucking friends, man. All right? I'm like at a point right now, the Gemini supermoon got me feeling crazy. But I'm at a point right now in my life where, like, shit just is what it is. It's coming as it's coming, and I'm just keeping my head down, grinding. Really trying to be in the moment and in each day. And, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm figuring it the fuck out. So, love y'all. With that, Baltimore out. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Until next time, thank you. Oh, thank you, guys. All right, hey, chill out.